Now, Central Oregon's local alert weather with Eric Oren.
Happy Monday, and let's get a quick look at the travel conditions in the pass. As you can see, a little bit less visibility there out by Mount Bachelor, but the rest of them fairly clear, and they should stay that way until tomorrow night. That's the first time we expect to see a little precipitation. We're going to get a bit of a wintry mix. We may get some mixed precipitation coming our way. So good news for those folks who are looking forward to a little bit of snow in the mountains. Let's take a look at your forecast out the door today on this fine Monday. It's around 40 degrees as you head out this morning, and then we're sliding up just a little bit, just to around 49 degrees by 10 a.m. and then a little bit later this afternoon up into the 60s, and that's probably where we're going to top out for the day. It's probably our last day of fairly warm and clear weather before a bit more of a wintry system makes its appearance in the region. Some weather headlines for you. Mostly clear skies today, as I mentioned to you, should be a fairly nice one out there, and seasonally average temperatures, but those cooler temperatures, generally speaking, are on the way over the next week or so, and we do see that wintry weather coming our way by the middle of this week, so keep that in mind. Those sweaters definitely going to need them this week. As I mentioned to you, those temperatures are cooling down. Here is a look at those next 7 days, and as you can see, we're starting out in the 60s today and quickly getting down all the way into the 30s by Saturday, and then it'll warm up just a little bit, but we're already into those winter temperatures to be sure. That last little pop of warm weather gone for now. Here's a look at the Pacific Northwest. You can see this. We're sort of between two pressure systems. That high pressure that was dominating the area last week sort of has departed to the east, and you can see there's just a little bit of precipitation. Some of it got caught in southeastern Oregon, but for the most part, we're waiting on this low pressure system that's coming from offshore. And here's a look at just what's going to happen over the next 24 to 48 hours here. Now, weather looking fairly clear today, all the way into Tuesday, where you can see here by around 3 o'clock, there's quite a bit of activity developing along the mountains there, and you can see that blue, which is where we're seeing snow, but quite a bit of a mix there between rain and snow up in the mountains before it makes its way over into the area. Boom, by 11 p.m. you can see quite a bit of activity Tuesday night. So again, enjoy this last little bit of potentially clear skies before we see a wintry mix making its way into the forecast area. Winds today going to pick up a little bit by this morning in the 10 to 15 mile an hour range. You can see here at noon, moving to the southeast primarily. They may pick up just a little bit from there, getting close to the 18 to 20 mile an hour range by 5 o'clock. Still moving primarily to the southeast, and then getting closer to midnight, things are going to die down and get to closer to a moderate, lighter range, as you can see here, getting early into Tuesday morning. Now here is a look at temperatures currently in the state. We're very close to that freezing threshold in the southern part of Deschutes County. The rest of us up into the 30s and 45 degrees out of Warm Springs. This is a look at our highs for the day. As I mentioned to you, upper 50s to middle 60s, generally speaking, and our overnight lows looking fairly chilly here. As you can see, 20s, 30s, and it's going to be a fairly cold night. We're well below that freezing threshold as we take a look at your 7-day forecast here. The Smiley is just kind of caught off guard. He was really looking forward to more of that warm weather. Unfortunately, not the case. We're going to start cooling down. You can see a wintry mix in the forecast by Wednesday, and then those cooler temperatures as we round the corner and get closer to next weekend. That's been a look at your 7-day forecast. I'm Eric Oren.